っしゃクリーンアッパー
Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I thought my kids were all asleep. Two of them were, and the other one kind of woke up. So I had to, the youngest, I had to soothe him to make sure that he's okay. So thank you for your patience. Let's go ahead and get this started. All right. Hope you all are doing good. Again, I'll be streaming the Master League tonight because I didn't get to do it last night because I had a party for my parents. It was their 40th anniversary. That's why I couldn't stream last night. But we are going to be streaming it now. So let's get this show on the road. Hail Far Sun, thank you so much for the follow. And what's up, Mega? What's up, Master? Hey, let me do my little formation here. What do we got? What's up, Augurs? Unstoppable. I kind of want to run this Saikamu team. And I want to run, let's see. Where is... Wait, Banshee Norn is unstoppable, right? No, it's not. Hang on, I'm going to filter real quick. Hey, what's up, what's up? Thanks for that follow again. Appreciate it. Okay. Really? There we go. I'm gonna find myself a defender here. I can use full type. I guess I'll use full type. Let's put Jonah. As much as I want to use, actually, let's test it with Judao, and then if he doesn't work out, we'll use Jonah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad they helped. Hey, what's up, Archangel? Hey, Master Betty with the gifted memberships again. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Master Betty. You're amazing, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it. All right, so I got this. Let's see. I want to run another attack. Should I run another attacker? Yeah, this is my Saikamu team, right? Are these all my unstoppable ones? Okay, Phoenix is in here. You know what, let's just try this and let's see what happens. Kung Pao, Master Betty. The entire free-to-play team, there's no issue, shouldn't have much trouble. Yeah, I'm my main attacker is definitely gonna be Haman, Karn, and Cubily. So let's just see what happens here. All right. And tomorrow is the live stream. So tomorrow we're gonna get to see what kind of content they got planned for the half anniversary. That's gonna be cool to see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to be up that early in the morning to stream it, but I'll definitely do my recap video for it. Cause I was all like, yeah, that's gonna be intense if I try to get up that early. And if I do get up that early, it's to go to the gym. But early morning gym times have been kind of hit or miss for me lately. Thank you again, Master Betty. You're amazing, man. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Off to a good start. And I know I could skip this, but I like actually watching my units act. You know, I like seeing them kick butt. Kung Pao, Master Betty. So what are your guys' predictions for half anniversary? What we know that we're getting G Gundam, but what other goodies do you think they're gonna give us? My Max Psycho Gundam 3 is getting some use in this League event. Nice. What's up, Tiberius? Dude, Haman Karn is gonna be my MVP. I'm so glad that I was given the means to be able to get Jubilee. Because my Jubilee is tearing it up. Your God Gundam might not be a half any, but at least SSR guaranteed. You don't know. I don't Gundam know. What's up, Starfall? If you guys don't know, Starfall has been a longtime friend of mine, fellow content creator, since the Dissidia Opera Omnia days. So please show her some love. Actually, speaking of... I hope they release Master Phoenix. Wait, where's Master Phoenix from? Still at a creative rut. I thought you were doing those fun runs of like, what was it? Like a randomizer for like Crystal or something? And we are getting the rerun for limited banners. Wait, is that confirmed? Kabayan. Hey, kumusta? Kumusta, how are you? Yes. You should do those on stream. Dude, the damage that Jubilee does is insane. It is... Oh, just a guess. Yeah, I'm excited for Half Annie. And I'm saving as much as I can. And then I'll probably add a little bit more gems and everything. Master Phoenix first appeared in G Generation Overworld. Ah, okay. What happened to Jin when he was doing depot content? So, Master Betty, your guess is as good as mine. All I know is that he said goodbye to a lot of people. The only people that know what really happened is... The only person that I know what really happened is Rez. And out of respect for his privacy, she cannot disclose why. But all I know from the last time that I had heard, which was a while ago, Jin is fine. Like, he's fine. It's just the nature of, like, I guess what he does. He cannot tell anybody. So... But from what I understand, he's doing fine. It's just he can never come back to content creation. Which is, I mean, and even if he can't come back, I don't know what he would... I mean, he'd probably be able to find something he could play. Knowing Jin, he's a really creative guy. He's actually the one that helped me with my intro for Broadway Saiyan. He helped me with my intro and outro a long time ago for Broadway Saiyan. But yeah, he's good. I miss Himuru. Oh, I remember Hiromuro Cat. I said I didn't get your Hamon, but I got 2 paws, which I really wanted. Nice. Lee Moon Biscuits, what's up? What's up? Also, Regina, thank you so much again for that raid earlier. I know you raided me while I was like prepping and also getting my kids to bed. So... Use burst. I mean, they have EX skills, Archangel. So there's a little bit of Dissidia nostalgia in this. The UR units have EX skills. And also those EX skills, they do have long animations that kind of remind us of burst. So it's kind of cool, you know? Oh, is that the new John Custom? That is the new John Custom. Which, by the way, people are asking, is it worth it? Yes, it is. The reason why I say it's worth it is because it's free. And also, mass development is easier now. So there's no excuse for people to not get Phoenix or John Custom unless you're just lazy to buy a bunch of balls, you know? Hey, what's up, Miliardo? Yeah, because I saw that topic floater. They're like, is John Custom worth it? I'm like, well, it's free. It doesn't cost any diamonds. And unless you're new and you don't have the amount of gold yet, you eventually will. So why not get it? I mean, as a unit, it's average. But the thing is that I think its value is in its tags. It's tagged. It has good tags. Good tags, and it has two series for it. So, and it's usable for this. So, always get free units. Exactly. Like, free units are awesome. Ooh, this person is using Zeong. I did not pull Zeong. Alright, we'll go to your song, Starfall. Why not? Ooh, good song. Oh man, this is bringing back memories. This is bringing back memories. I miss Opera Omnia. Honestly, I really miss Opera Omnia now. It's just a shame that it shut down. It shut down, to me, it shut down way earlier than some of these other games that shouldn't even be alive anymore. Remember old Defo days where you farm Brave? Oh god, I remember that. Like, remember, oh god, what was it? Remember Squall Lost Chapters? I remember there was like a whole strat video based on that. And I know I made one where you had to take a Squall friend. And I remember like you would farm Brave and stuff. Wonder why they EOS though. Well, to be honest, Square has been EOSing a lot of their games. And also, as cool as the Force era was, it kind of felt like, I mean, every Gacha game goes through it, but like it was very apparent that the Force era was all about numbers, 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 and not so much about strategy as much anymore. Like, to be honest, like the best days of Defo for me was the beginning of Chaos era all the way up till the middle of Lufenia. Because once it started getting into Lufenia Plus and all that, it started getting ridiculous for me. Where like it just became a numbers game. Like there were certain fights where it was like, okay, this is fun because it's challenging and it's like it makes you pull your hair, but at the same time it was like, for example, remember the Sid Reigns event? That was a fun fight, even though that fight was pretty difficult, especially if you did not pull for Sid Reigns. I know! Your boy never got an FR! And let's not forget, Riku never got released. Like, she was in the data for the longest time and she never came out. No, it never went pay to win. That's the thing about Dissidia. That game never went pay to win. DFFOO was arguably probably the most generous gacha I've ever played. And I think that could potentially contributed to its downfall. Because the thing is, like, the only people that really spent a lot on it, in my opinion, at least from what I've observed, were like heavy fans of Final Fantasy. And the thing is, there was a lot of us that did spend, right? But the thing is, but as you've seen, when we all used to play that, you could pull almost everything without having to pay a single dime because of how often they reran characters, how often they reworked characters. And then afterwards, they started adding like the different metal shops where you could like exchange for like 15, 35, EX and all of that. Yeah, exactly. Like people were really only buying monthlies and occasional costs. That game never went free to play. I mean, pay to win, excuse me. In my opinion, that game never went pay to win. And that's why it's unfortunate that it died out the way that it did. Luffy Plus had some ridiculous fights. Luffy Plus did have some pretty ridiculous fights. I agree. It gave a lot of resources. That's the thing. You didn't really need to spend money. And also they gave away a lot of tickets and stuff. Like all you really needed to do was just be patient. And also the advantage that Defo had for Global is that we had foresight from JP. So people knew what to save for ahead of time, unless, of course, they changed it up a bit. But even when they did change it up, people were still, like, sitting on, like, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million gems. It was crazy. Like, Jin and, like, Soul DFFOO, for example, were, like, two content creators that I knew, like, rarely ever, like, pulled. And the only time they ever started pulling was when it mattered. My first pity was X Death Burst. Nice. I think one of the... I remember when pities did not exist, though. I think when pities did not exist was maybe when Dissidia was probably the closest to being pay to win. But even then, it wasn't even that pay to win to begin with. You know? Like, even when it first came out, Actually, JP had it worse, because when JP first came out, because remember, JP was a year ahead of Global, JP did not have guaranteed 5-star. JP did not have guaranteed 5-star. Global had it, at least. Global had guaranteed 5-star at launch. JP never had it. They never had it. But maybe, I would say maybe like before Pity came was probably the closest that Defo ever got to being pay to win. But even then, it wasn't even that pay to win. It really wasn't. Poor Chris with... Oh, I remember Josepher had it rough with Beatrix EX when it came out. We did a pool battle for it too. I remember the silver orbs. I remember all of that. Oh yeah, Master Betty gifted that to you. The membership, 180 coin points using UC plus lightning fast units. Nice. The pulling for weapons, 1 ticket at a time. Oh god, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. How did we have the patience? I mean, we love the game is how we had the patience. And I'm glad that Defo had a lot of quality of life upgrades. Oh, Mega, I wish you came around back in the day when we all played Defo. I think you would have loved the City Opera Omnia. Even if you weren't really a Final Fantasy fan, you would have loved it. That game was so loved. That game was so loved. And the only time that game had controversy was when Square Enix made some of the dumbest decisions. Like when they changed up the Setzer LD banner, or when they added the gem cap. I was there at the start, but I had to stop because I got too frustrated with the gacha. Oh, you got frustrated with the gacha? I mean, gacha is gacha, so I get it. I get it. Unstoppable tags, I don't have a lot of units where you are there. I mean, at least you have UC series. Didn't Global have Cloud? They did, yeah. And I remember Square Enix reached out to me because I was one of the creators that heavily promoted Defo before it came out, the global version at least. And they gave me 10 codes to give out. That was fun. What controversy did Defo have? So they had the gem cap, which was one of the stupidest things that they did. But the thing is that the community was so vocal about it that they made a solution for it. And also when they switched up the Setzer LD banner and made the value of the banner far less than it was on JP. But that was really it. Other than that, like, there was like barely any drama. And like the drama amongst content creators, because you know every community has drama amongst content creators, was so minuscule that it resolved itself. You know what I mean? One Wing Angel theme for Sephiroth is so good for him. The only disappointing thing about Sephiroth's BT is that the animation was terrible. No, that was both versions, Master Betty. The gem cap and also the... Well, no, the gem cap was both versions. The Setzer LD banner change up was global only. Yeah, the gem cap was probably the worst of it in terms of like some of the stupidest decisions that Square Enix ever made. So pretty much, if you want me to get into like the whole gem cap thing, so because Defo was so free to play friendly, people were saving their resources, right? So like I said earlier, people were sitting on like 1 million, 2 million gems, right? And to do a multi, it only costs 5,000. So you could imagine how many multis that equates, right? So what Square Enix did for some weird reason, it made no sense, is they put a gem cap to where if you were over 300,000 gems, you couldn't buy anything. And that included your free-to-play gems that you earned. So the reason why that was so bad is that free-to-play players that had, like, let's say you had 1 million free-to-play gems, you would need to spend all of that first before you could even buy anything. So pretty much Square Enix was giving you the middle finger on spending. They're like, no, we don't want your money. we were mad. Like everybody was mad. There were some people that I feel like were trolling, saying that, oh, it's Square Enix like stopping you from gambling. But the thing is, Square Enix would never have your best interest at hands because they were a business. So like we rallied up, like a lot of content creators made videos. When is the half anniversary live stream? It is, I think it's 4 a.m. Pacific, my time tomorrow. So whatever your time zone is, just translate it to that. But it's like 4 a.m. Pacific, my time. So anyways, yeah, that gem cap, like what they did is that they allowed you to like spend your gems on like these I think they were like purple tickets, where those tickets equated to like multis. So then that way you could be underneath the 300k threshold and still spend on the game. But it was literally the dumbest thing that they did. And it didn't make any sense, because pretty much they were telling people that had over 300k gems, you cannot spend on our game. It's like, why would you do that? That didn't make any sense. So that was the controversy behind that. I find the low amount of 14 and tactics scares. Oh, for sure. Speaking of tactics, I cannot wait for next week. That was when LD... it was around when LD came out. Yeah, it was a little after. But for me, it's 4 a.m. Pacific, which I will not be up that early. I'm sorry. I will make a recap video. And for those of you that are in the Discord, if you guys are able to help with the translations and stuff, that would be great. Because I will make my summary video and everything. Yeah, next Tuesday I will be so next Tuesday I took the day off. I took it as like I want to take the day off because I'm going to be streaming tactics all day. We're going to start in the morning. I'm going to get a workout in and we're streaming. I think it will have some subtitles, I believe. For sure. Yeah, for those of you that are able to like translate Japanese and stuff, post it in the... Because I'll be sleeping. I'll be sleeping. By the way, for those of you that are tuning in on Twitch, song request is on if you want to request music. Right now, I have the Soul Calibur 5 soundtrack playing as like generic music. But if you guys want to request music, if you're on Twitch, feel free to. By the way, those of you that follow Death Battle, did you see the next Death Battle announcement? I'm excited for that. So the next Death Battle announcement is going to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus Blade from Marvel. I can't wait for that. And I'm Team Buffy. I'm sorry. I love both, but I'm Team Buffy. And I actually think Buffy has a closer chance than everybody thinks, because if you actually read the novels and the comics, which is canon to the show, she pulls off some ridiculous feats. Like, she becomes pretty powerful. So people that think Blade is gonna wash her, I think it's gonna be closer. I still think Blade has the edge, but Buffy's gonna give him a run for his money, and I wouldn't be surprised if Buffy won. Bono, what do you guys think? Death Battle, Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus Marvel's Blade. I'm excited. There's a reboot. Yep. Sarah Michelle Gellar is confirmed on that reboot. Or it's a sequel. So Buffy's going to be older. I just did the Haro luck and got the Zeong. Nice! Congrats! Congrats! As much as I want the Zeong, I'm not pulling on that banner. I am not pulling on that banner. I'm going to wait. Because nothing in that banner is limited. And I want to see what the anniversary offers. For the half anniversary, at least. The horror. I don't know. It's something that Miliardo's talking about in YouTube chat. The horror look. It must be a pull ritual. Sucks the actress who played her sister. Oh, I know. Michelle Trachtenberg. I know. That's really sad. She's only a year older than me, too. It was really sad when I heard about her passing. But it looked like she struggled with a lot of health issues. She was beautiful when she was younger. Like, Michelle Trachtenberg was beautiful. I know, Dawn Summers. But if we're talking, like, the whole, like, Buffy Angel, universe, my favorite character is Faith. I mean, Faith should have gotten her own show. I'm sorry, I have a thing for like the anti-hero kind of characters that start off as villains. Like in Buffy, my favorite is Faith. She's she's a villain. She's a anti-hero, villain, then hero again. And then like my favorite Robin is the Red Hood. I just find them really interesting. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael, which you could argue that Raphael sometimes is kind of an anti-hero. Especially in certain movies, Raphael gets borderline villainish at a few points, you know? But yeah, I have a thing for like characters that are very like anti-hero or very edgy. Red Hood is good. Yeah, I love Red Hood. He's my favorite Robin. Have I read I have not read The Last Ronin, but I have seen some footage. I have seen some stuff regarding it, and it's pretty violent. I was like, wow, this is a different take on Ninja Turtles. Or they were going to do a live stream soon for Game When It. What's up, Patch Notes? That is going to be 4 a.m. Pacific my time tomorrow. So in about 6 hours from now. I will not be streaming that because that's way too early for me. But I will be posting my summary after my Discord is... after my people are going to be posting in my Discord. Which, by the way, if you guys are not part of the Discord, I'd love to have you. On Twitch, I have it posted, but let me post it for you guys on... I'll post it for you guys that are tuning in on YouTube right now. So here is the 5 a.m. for you. Oh, what time zone are you in, Patch? Oh, yeah, we got a Discord if you guys want to join. It's a chill... We got a chill community. We talk Gundam, we talk a bunch of stuff. Retro games too, because I'm big on retro games. Oh, you're EST. Okay, yeah, I'm TST. So wait, no, for you it would be like around like 7 a.m. because you're 3 hours ahead. I'm in California, so it's early for me. But I'll be sure to be awake early enough to where I can make like a recap video. Because I would like to make a recap video for you guys early. That's the goal. So I can at least recap it. Oh, we're in Diamond. Ooh, I see a Master Gundam. What's this team? Okay. Well, I think we're gonna win, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's a 3-star Master Gundam. That thing crits like a mofo. Master Gundam is scary. I think Master Gundam and like Striker Custom... not Easy 8 and Master Gundam are really scary to face like one-on-one. They do so much damage. Yeah, MLB Master Gundam is going to be a problem. But then again, I got Cubile. My Cubile... yeah, I mean... Cubile just deleted that thing. Yup. I mean, look at that. Almost 400k. It's because of that passive that Cubile has if Haman Karn is if your Haman Karn is piloting. Nope, Sway's not 420k. If only you are Haman Karn had chance step, double chance step. I think she would have been super broken as a pilot. But I think they balanced her out because if she had double chance step, oh my god. Like against like those teams where like she's super strong against, she would destroy. I think Master Gundam is one of the more underrated UR attackers for sure. They learn to balance these units after seeing the grilled cheese that Strike Freedom makes. Strike Freedom is still really good. I think Strike Freedom is still overall the #1 ranked attacker, and but the thing is, in perspective, like if you put it into perspective, it's because of the tag and the ships that are available. Like that one-shot killer ship is really strong, as we've seen, and one-shot killer units are very, very strong. And what happened to my? Oh, there's my Cubile. Hey, what's up, Tin? But I think once we start seeing more ships that could that are like comparable to the one-shot killer ship, the other units are gonna start overshadowing it. Like honestly, personally, outside of the one-shot killer tag, I actually think that Hainu Gundam is better than Strike Freedom. I actually think it's like UR Hainu Gundam, in my opinion, is better than Strike Freedom. It's because Strike Freedom has the advantage right now with the better ship. That's my That's my opinion on it, though. I don't know if you saw the Brave Frontier trailer with Koduger. Wait, I thought Brave Frontier died out a long time ago. 55 streams. You love me that much, huh? Yeah, I thought that game went EOS a long time ago, unless another one came out. Did a new Brave Frontier came out? Hey, what's up, Ace Gunpla? Your Hainu has a lot of good tags, in my opinion. It does. I think it's a better unit than Strike Freedom. It's just Strike Freedom has that ship. I'm pleasantly surprised that there are way more MLB enemies, but they just die from no LB. Well, yeah, because Cubile has that passive that makes it so strong. The one that does more damage to like specific tags. There's a JP Brave Frontier. I played Brave Frontier Global when it was still in beta. I remember that game. I'm so sad it died. If I'd researched to level I'd run it in Master League. Oh, you have the Mono Eye ship? Nice. I remember when I played Brave Frontier for a while, all the way up until do you guys remember that boss Maxwell that you could farm, that you could eventually get as a unit? Who was the one after Maxwell? Do you guys remember? I played all the way up until then. The boss after Maxwell that you could also get as a unit after you defeat it. And I remember those bosses being hard. I also remember when I first played Brave Frontier that people wanted Magress. Like Magress was like really, really good just because like back then there weren't a lot of light and dark units. So the light and dark units had a lot of value. But I'm trying to remember. I remember Maxwell, but I don't remember the boss after Maxwell. That's how far I played. Is it Saul? Oh, I don't know. Is it? A lot of the Mono Eye have UC tags. Yeah, UC is very diverse. Was it Cardes? I don't remember. I remember Maxwell because I remember that boss pissed me off so much. God, that boss pissed me off so much back in the day that it's still ingrained in my brain that I love Maxwell. I still remember Maxwell because that boss was just, ugh. I hated that boss. But I was so happy when I finally beat it. You stopped FFV after Titus came out in Global. The pulls were ridiculous. Oh, you had bad luck with the pulls? That's when they brought in 35 CP early with Titus. Pardes? Yeah, see, I don't remember. I wish I remember the name. And then after Brave Frontier, the next game that I played was Monster Strike, which in my opinion, Monster Strike had the best co-op ever in a gacha game. Like, and the thing is, Monster Strike was one of the rare games that I got my wife to play. When my wife and I were dating back then, because she's not much of a gamer, but she was willing to play Monster Strike with me, and I loved that game. I was so sad when the global version of Monster Strike went down. Because I absolutely loved the co-op for Monster Strike. Because it was all about positioning. It was all about strategy and everything. I played Brave Frontier from release to the very end of its global run. Oh, then you probably know one of my buddies who was one of the top creators for it back in the day. Do you remember Ushi Gaming Channel? Ushi and I became friends. FEE, you were not guaranteed a 4-star even at all when I was playing. I know that they changed it, but not enough for me. You know, you do know Ushi. Yeah, Ushi and I became friends because Ushi got into Monster Strike, and then like we started playing Monster Strike together, and eventually like we became good friends. And then afterwards, I got into content creation, and he was like really happy that I got into content creation. I think he's doing videos again. But yeah, Ushi was old school. Like, Ushi was like back in the day. Yeah, Ushi was one of my homies. I think he still remembers me too. Yeah, Ushi was old school. He was one of my homies. I gotta check back on his channel. He started uploading again. I just don't know what he plays nowadays. I know he had a friend too. I forgot what his friend's name was. Yeah, Ushi was the homie back then. He was the homie back then. Oh, this is gonna be Cubile versus Cubile. The Cubiles are gonna dominate. If there was one thing Brave Frontier did learn in Japan, they kept the game very distinct with their own stories. I never played JP, so I couldn't really compare it, but it sounds like it. Brave Frontier is the one game I still kept on my phone app, even though it doesn't work, it still holds much memories to me. It was a cool game back in the day. If it was still out now, I'd probably like give it another shot. Oh, there was also another game that I felt like had like the best. It also had one of the best co-op experiences for me. And also the PvP was fair. Like, whales didn't really dominate. I don't know if you guys remember a game called Heaven Strike Rivals, but that game was dope. Heaven Strike Rivals by Square Enix was another game that was really good in my opinion. I missed that game too. Oh yeah, Heaven Strike Rivals was awesome. That was a great game. Yeah, that was a game by Square Enix. Hey, what's up, Banana Goose? Alright, I will be right back. One of my kids are like fidgeting, so I just want to make sure that he's okay. And also something got delivered for me, so I'll be right back. Give me a moment.
dream of an absolution. 'Cause every night I will make it right, and every night I will come to you, and every night it just stays the same in my dream of an
Okay. Kids are okay.
And you'll see what you
All right.
and you'll see all you can be. Every night, every night, I will dream,
No, Asuna.
and you'll see. This is my dream. Every night, I'll always
Ooh, that thing hit hard. What is that thing? You better take out the... Okay, good. I was like, you better take out that Sazabi. That Sazabi is going to be a problem. Oh, that's S... I think it's S Gundam. Yeah, it is. Did anyone... I played it for a little bit. My problem with that game is I do not like... I am not a fan of the shard system for characters. I am not a fan of that. Looks like AI improved this time. Looks like it a little bit. What's up, Jabberwock? Yeah, I am not a fan of, like, especially with tactical games like that. I'm not a fan. I'm glad that this game didn't do that. I also used to play Alchemist Code, which I did content on that game back in the day, and I was not a fan of that. That whole what do you call it? The shard system. Not a fan. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed War Divisions for what it was. I just didn't like that. Like, I played during the time when Orlando was broken, because when is Orlando never broken? And then I played a little bit during the Final Fantasy VII Remake collab, and also during the Final Fantasy VI collab, and the FF4 collab. I played during those, so it was a cool game. I just didn't like the shard system. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite when it came to that. The AI better not make me lament and, like, target. No! Don't target! No! Target the Sazabi! The Sazabi is the threat! Okay, we'll see. Hang on. There might be some hope. Ooh, Striker Custom is going to be a problem. Oh, okay. I thought that would have... Wait, why would he put... Hang on, why would he put Char in Striker and Ito in Sazabi? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I guess. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes is still going strong. That game is still going strong. That game came out a little after Defo, too. Wait, no. It came out before Defo, I think. That's weird. Why would you put... He, like, switched up the pilots. That's odd, but okay. I'm in just a few more until 200k. Nice. How are you doing PvP? I just started playing through it right now, because yesterday I was telling chat yesterday I was busy. I couldn't stream it. I couldn't stream this because my parents were celebrating their 40th anniversary. So I was busy doing that. I was busy at the party for that. I also I was emceeing for it. I did the logistics. I did the music for it. So I couldn't stream this right away. But that's why I'm streaming it tonight. So So it came out a month after Defo and JP's. Hey, what's up, TCG Metals? Good to be, yeah, it's good to be back. I've been back since April, actually, with the rebranding and everything, and it's good to be back. So in case of units having mismatched pilots, having lots of support attackers helps in PvP. Some runs the counterattack. Right. No, I know that, or like the multi-defender. It's just I was very confused seeing the Striker pilot in Sazabi and the Sazabi pilot in Striker. That confused me a bit. Wait, did my Cubile just die? Wait, who took out my Cubile? Oh, that thing did. Oh, the Sharzaku. Uh-oh. Okay, that's bad. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, looks like I got my first loss. Right, because he put that pilot in it. Okay, hang on. I mean, let me fix this. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, Cubile needs to target that. You need to target that Sharzaku. Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna change this up. I don't really like this unit there. But I'm using Saikamu. Why did I not think of this in the first place? I would have made my life so much easier. All right, well, we just solved our problems. I was like, wait, why didn't I just use this? Like, why didn't I just do... I should have just done that from the get-go. Anyways. Should have just done that in the first place. All right, there we go. Problem solved. By the way, the Sazabi, for being a non-limited, being like a base UR from like the starting banner, is still one of the best investments that I've made. I think, and I'm sure you guys agree with this, most of you at least, I think Sazabi aged way better than Exia did. Because remember back when this game came out, everyone was like, oh, Exia! Everyone should get Exia! I think Sazabi aged way better than Exia did. I think Sazabi aged way better. I just play free-to-play, man. My unit, not all. You're a full star. There's nothing wrong with that, Vian. Also, welcome to the stream. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Play how you like. Like, don't get stressed over, oh, I don't have this. Just enjoy. O-Ranger's bad compared to PR0, but O-Ranger had to do a lot with rewrites because of what happened. I liked King Ranger, and the name King Ranger sounded cool. The pilot is definitely the prize, but I mean, I think that Sazabi aged better. With current content that's been out, I think Sazabi aged the best compared to all those other units. Oh, you haven't pulled Sazabi yet? Jabber? Range will always be beneficial in these type of games. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jesus, 400k. Calm down. So this night is special program in about 6-7 hours from now. So the anniversary, I'm not streaming it, by the way, VN, because that comes out around 4 a.m. my time because I'm in Pacific. It's way too early for me to stream that, but I will have a video recapping it. 100% agree. I also think Cubile is going to be what dethrones Sazabi at some point. Such a strong unit, Max LB. It is a very strong unit. The only thing with Cubile when it comes to its pilot, which it wants you to use its pilot, is its pilot doesn't have double chance step. But if you could get past that, Cubile is a monster. And I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad that I added Cubile to my roster. No, it's not possible. Like, defenders are strong, but no, it's difficult. Nice, I got 170k. First run. Whoa, wait. They just gave us 1,500 gems? What? For what? Wait, why did they give us 1,500 gems? Oh, the weapon level up feature. Yeah, they just gave us 100 because of the weapon level up. Oh, what the heck? That's dope. All right, I'll take it. Cubile deals way more damage than Sazabi. The rule right now for attackers is either you get more chance step or more damage. Exactly, yeah. So in half anniversary, what you are limited. Well, we know God Gundam is already confirmed. We just don't know what else is being confirmed. And I try to stay away from data mines because I don't want to get spoiled. But I try to stay away from it. Yeah. Let me do this real quick and then... Nice, we got more gems. Is there a link for it? There should be a link. Hang on, let me find it. I can't find the official... I think the official page is in Japanese. Yeah, I don't... Is it on Gundam Info? No, it wouldn't be on Gundam Info because Gundam Info technically is not official. Let me check their X page. Yeah, I'm not seeing a link for it. Oh, wait, here. Here it is. So it's at, yeah, it's in 7 hours from now at 4 a.m. my time, which that's way too early for me. Any good counters against those kind of team comps? Which team comps are you talking about? Oh, with tanks? So it really depends on what you have as DPS. Honestly, it's gonna be heavily dependent on that, because you can play counter strat. That's also a strat that you could do. The counter strat is also something that you could do as well. I finished this league with Loisake SP Saikama with. Nice. Wait, duo piloting Amatsu? Oh, nice. That's sick. I love how they do this now, by the way. I love how they do this now. This makes doing these quests a lot easier. Or like at least less time consuming. Titania is a nice tank this season. Oh, the free unit that we got from the Fierce Enemy Assault. My DPS is mostly Sazabe, and I use SSR double Zeta as a support. So you might... Ooh. Are you more free to play? You're going to want to use a lot of like counter-attacking chain supports. Because multi-tank is an annoying strat. Every time I see capture, I just refill instantly before. Yeah, right? Oh, you're free to play? And what tags is your team focused on? Oh yeah, hold on. What can I buy with this now? Made Master League quick this time around. New Gundam development. Max LB and SP is a solid unit. Nice. Also, what's up, Death? I just did my run of Master League. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna save. My limited unit is SF, Ainu, Zeta, and Banshee. Those are some pretty good units. My team for this PvP season will be 2 stars, Ainu. The blend. Oh, okay, okay. Alright. The best SSR tank this season is Hainu durability, especially when piloted by Riddy or Jonah. You wouldn't say that it's, what is it? You don't think it's Banshee nor... Well, if we're not counting URs, that is. Right. Trying to see who I want to raid. So we're gonna be ending this now, guys, because I only wanted to play this tonight, and then I do have some stuff that I have to do for work. And also I want to make sure that my kids are good. I apologize if you guys thought I was going to stream longer, but I'm going to be ending it here. I do want to raid somebody on Twitch. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, I appreciate you guys as always. And then for those of you tuning in on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid Mean Mug. The next time that I'm going to be streaming is probably Wednesday. Wednesday I'm going to be streaming. What we're going to be streaming, I'm not sure yet. But it really depends on what they announce for the half anniversary. But I'm very excited for that. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll have my video out tomorrow summarizing everything they talk about on the live stream. If you guys are in the Discord, be sure to let me know what you guys think of the live stream if you're able to watch it. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Let's go ahead and send this raid over to Mean Mug. Take care, everybody.